It's your girl Anna with the Undateable Chick podcast. Undateable Chicks, woo! All right, guys. So tonight we got a special guest. We got my best friend, Ebony Smith. Let's give it up for her. Woo! All right, y'all. So tonight is the night that we talk about the tea, honey. The tea. Know thy D.
Sip that tea.
All right. So basically, what we're going to be discussing is, do you know where your D's been? And what I mean by that is, we're not talking about relationship, not talking about cheating per se. We're actually talking about when you're dating someone and y'all are intimate. Do he tell you that he's sleeping with other women? And do you discuss with him if you're sleeping with other guys? I think it's fair to each individual to know if they are sharing spirits with someone. And that's just what I think on that. So what about you? What kind of stories you got behind something like that?
Oh my goodness. I think it's very important to know if the person that you're talking to is talking to someone else, because as far as sharing spirits, that is very real. Actually, it might be so real where you might be finding yourself actually competing with a spirit and doing the same things. Y'all might end up doing the same things, almost like basically sharing spirits. I have a story to tell.
Turn up. Tea time, y'all. Y'all listen up.
It's about, I won't say any names, but I was talking to a guy and he wasn't so much into titles. I was, but at the time, we were doing everything like we were in a relationship. So I didn't get too caught up on the title, because at the end of the day, that was my man. Until, it seemed like anytime I would talk about this dude, there was a story, whoever I was talking to him about or talking about, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking with about him, they would always have a story to tell. So, of course that made me feel uncomfortable, and I would go back to him, talk about it, and he would lie, of course.
They do.
Until one time I was actually, I can't remember how I found out about her. If she messaged me or what. But it came to a point to where me and this girl was basically competing for this dude. Like, we knew each other. We knew of each other, and it just got crazy. And of course, talking about it is like, what the hell was I thinking?
It was the D guy. It was the D.
Right? But no, me and this girl, we would literally, if I was at dude's house, I would take pictures at his house and post them on Facebook just so girl could see, and she would turn around and do the same thing.
I hate him.
She would do the same thing. Like, this dude had us going oh no, he had us really competing for him. So one day, me and him were supposed to meet up, and all of a sudden the plans changed. So because they changed so sudden, I was like, oh no, something is not right. Let me ride by his house. Roll by his house. Who do I see on the porch? It was him and her. So I get out the car, because my excuse for going over there was, I'm bringing you some stuff or whatever, right? So I get out the car. Here's your so-and-so, whatever it was that I had. And a girl was looking just surprised, and I don't know. Me, I think I'm too cool to be acting all goofy sometimes. I'm not saying that I haven't, but sometimes I am in that space where I'm too fly for this shit. You know what I'm saying, Trina? But so I got out the car. I was fine, but she was all rah-rah. And I was just thinking, sis, you knew what was going on, just like I knew what was going on. Why are you mad at me? First of all, we both looking stupid competing on Facebook. We both looking dumb as hell.
Dumb as shit.
So, but yeah, she got real ugly. Long story short, I want to say the next day, we were all on the phone. Me, him, and her were on the phone.
Not three-way.
And yes, and me and him was telling me and her was telling him that he needed to choose. Bruh. Y'all know what this nigga told us? He said we need to choose.
I'm sick of him.
He said we need to choose.
Hell no.
So at that point, I think I know it's not a black and white issue, but how did a flash? That's what it was. A Get Out. When he said that, a flash happened with me. I said, "Oh, you know what? You so right. I'ma choose." And the funny thing is, I spoke to him. I don't know how it was a little while after that, and he basically told me like, damn, like it because she was trying to go so hard for him, and because I dropped him or whatever after that, he was like, dang, I fucked up. And the thing was, me and Dude, we had been rocking for a while, you know what I'm saying? And here she come on and doing little extra shit, you know. And I guess after all of that, after the whole competition between me and her, the Facebook pictures, all that stuff stopped, when I bounced, whatever it was that she was doing for him, she calmed it down. She wasn't doing no more of that no more. And they eventually fell off. And here he come. What was he doing? Came crawling back to me. And what I tell him? I chose. I chose my path.
That's crazy. That's crazy that guys do that. That's why, you know, it's important to discuss, even if it's not sex, just talking like, hey, I know that we just talking, we're not girlfriend or boyfriend, but are you talking to somebody else? Are you like trying to get to know somebody else? Because I need to know I need to know what I need to do. Because I don't stop talking to everybody for you. Okay? Yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead, what you was saying?
Oh, because these STDs, they're very real.
Girl, STDs and HIV is the scariest shit going on right now. At the end of the podcast, I'm going to let y'all hear my little song I had made up for a project I did at school, whatever, relating to how do we reach the youth when it comes down to STD, HIV prevention. So I wrote a song on Future Beat, which is the wrong person because he raw dog everything. But I wrote a song, and you know, one of my Arcanettes, y'all know my Zeta, she reached out to me and said that song played in her head when she was about to engage in a sexual activity without a condom, and she ended up not even having sex because the story I told in the lyrics. So that made me feel good that my song actually reached out to she 18 now, but she was 16 when I wrote that song, and I thought about nothing but my age when I was 16 and then my friend's age is 16. We had sex education. They don't have sex education like that no more, like we did when I was in school. So if the kids don't know, of course things gonna happen. They gonna continue to happen until the government and whoever else funds these different programs in school, until they do something about it. But anyway, that's on another note. I'm gonna share my story with Knowing Thy Deep. Okay, so y'all already know who I'm talking about. Ones who have been in tune with the show since day one. The person who helped me, he gave me the influence to do this show, because I literally thought I was undateable dealing with a person like that. So oh boy, we ain't call his name. Y'all already know him, but I ain't gonna call his name or whatever out of respect for somebody else. My boo thing. But anyway, so he basically, the whole time we was together, he was being very consistent, doing everything that I thought a relationship, you know, should be doing, but we weren't in a relationship. It was no titles on it. However, this man was spending all his time with me. He don't even live in the state. He lived in South Carolina. So he was traveling all the way down from South Carolina to come see me every weekend. And it got to the point where he was like, he wanted to meet my kids. Like, that's how serious it had got. But you don't want me to be your girlfriend, or you don't want to be my man. So with that being said, you're not about to meet my kids. You feel me? But anyway, long story short, y'all, he was doing everything, and I thought that it was leading to something else. And what had happened was the ex-girlfriend, he told me they was broken up and all of that, pops up on social media. And he twirling her around at the goddamn beach. Mind you, y'all, niggas ain't shit. This nigga text me a picture of him on a damn boat. I'm about to go on a cruise, baby, just in case you try to call me. I ain't even do nothing. Like, why you send me that picture And then you post on your Instagram, you twirling this bitch around. All right. So let me back up just a tad bit. Before that, I had went to an event. I was a model in a show here. And another girl, told me that it was just his friend or whatever. She was a model in the same show. So I was like, oh, I need to link up with her because you said that's your friend. Like, link us up so we can do a calendar or some shit together. You feel me? Because she's a pretty girl. And he was like, yeah. He said, that's my friend since I was in high school, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm excited about meeting the girl, right? And so we actually meet up. And when the girl, she was cool at first. And then once we started talking, because I'm flirting. I'm putting my arms on him and her because we fucking, like, I don't know what else to do, but... You know, I was doing all that, and she peeped game. And when she peeped game, she started being mad nasty to me. And so I was like, okay, so they fucking. Like, that's just it. They fucking. And I just could not believe the balls of this guy introducing both of us. Like, niggas ain't shit, dog. When I tell y'all they ain't shit, they ain't shit. And so, basically, I asked him, I said, you and her got something going on? And he was like, no, why you say that? I said, because she just... When I held your arm, she started being rude. Like, she switched off her niceness and started being rude. And he was like, no, her nigga, that's my best friend. I would never do nothing like that. I don't sleep with my best friend. And I was like, okay. So, the girl stopped replying to my text messages. And then she blocked me on social media. I've been following this girl since, like, before I knew him. You feel me? He got to me through her page. You feel me? So, because I commented on her stuff. And so she blocked me, and I'm like, damn, bitch, I was a fan. The fuck? But okay, she blocked me from whatever. And so I haven't talked to her or whatever. So fast forward to now, not now this month, but a couple months ago. You know, he sent me a picture telling me, hey, I'm going on a cruise, babe. You might not be able to get in contact with me or whatever. Sent me a picture of him on a cruise. And I was like, oh, okay, well, have fun. I'm thinking that he with his family. You feel me? Goddamn, 2 days later, I see him twirling his bitch on fucking Instagram talking about celebrating her birthday. Bitch. When I tell you, me and old girl caught our face, we had egg on our face because he didn't post that girl. He didn't post that girl for a long time on his page. And so I went to her page just to see. Well, I asked my friend to, because you know, y'all, when you block, you can't see a lot of shit. So I went through my friend's page and she went on there. She said, oh, bitch. She posted a half naked picture of herself and said, I don't come second. And my dumb man said, well, I need to put I don't come third because I feel left out.
So, but did the girlfriend who he was with, does she know about y'all?
Okay,
or what?
Backing up, we're gonna back all the way up. This fool calls me one day. This when I realized that he was full of shit, and that, you know, him and the girl situation was more than what he was trying to say it was. He calls me, it's like he was like, boss lady. I'm like, who the fuck? You don't call me boss lady. I said, what's wrong? He FaceTimed when he said it. I said, what's wrong? He said, I need you to explain something to him. Tell this girl, I ain't gonna call her name. Tell her that we just cool, we friends. And I was like, why you say that? He said, she gonna call your phone and she gonna ask you. And I said, why I gotta take up for you? You know we ain't just friends. Well, we weren't just friends. And I know we ain't dealing with each other now, but you know that wasn't the case. And I said, you want me to lie to her? He said, man, I'm in a fucked up situation right now, blah, blah, blah. And I said, all right. I said, what you gonna do for me? And so he said, what you want me to do? I said, check your text message. I said, my cash out. Bitch, if you want me to take it for me, I need my money.
True.
You feel me? I shut the fuck up. Give me my money. Give me coins. You feel me? But it's not saying I wasn't hurt, because I was very hurt by it. But, you know, at the end of the day, what I cannot do or what I cannot come in between is love. Love is a very, very powerful thing. And if you truly love somebody, she accepted in every fucking thing he does. They live together.
I'm pretty sure you weren't the first one.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not the first one. I'm not gonna be the last one. He's a whore. Like, that's what he do. And so, anyway, yeah. So she called my phone, and I get stuff. I'm a fan of hers too. This bullshit. But I'm a fan of hers too. And I ain't no fucking body. You feel me? So,
well, no, you are somebody.
I'm somebody. I'm just not. I'm just not nobody on social media. So she's a social media girl too, or whatever. And she called my phone and it be like, bitch, I love your videos. Like, I really like you funny as shit. Like, I want to say that, but I couldn't say that. And so she was like, yeah, I just need to know. She said, we share a phone bill and your number pops up a lot. Text messages and y'all talk on the phone all the time. I was like, oh yeah, that's my friend. I said, we was working together. And she was like, oh, okay. She said, but y'all talk too much for y'all to just be friends.